Okay, welcome back. Just another quick my thoughts video on films, following on from disposable media like DVDs and to some extent Blu-rays now. They're very cheap. I'm picking up Blu-rays. In this bundle there was a Blu-ray for Mrs. Brown's Boys, which is I don't even see why you would need that on a Blu-ray, but it's just a natural progression from DVD. Interesting comment again from Sven. He was talking about some of the new DVD players will not play older DVDs for some reason. I've never had that problem because I use old tech. I was rocking the Xbox 360 till quite recently. Then I upgraded to an Xbox One. And I'll have to upgrade again if I want to play GTA 6 whenever that comes out. But I've never been one of these people that embraces new consoles on release. I've never bought anything new really on release, and that goes the same for media. I've always picked stuff up second hand. Rarely bought anything new. Trying to think. No, I can't think of anything that I've bought new. Maybe DVDs from Tesco when they were really cheap, when they were like £2 or £3 for a brand new video DVD. But other than that, no, there's no way I'd be paying £10, £15 for a DVD on release. It's just, you just know that if you're patient and you wait a month, it will drop in price. Another couple of months, it will drop in price. It will drop in price, and then you'll find it in a charity shop for £1 or £2. So I've never been one of these people that has to see the latest releases when they come out. Saying that, I was very interested with Alien Romulus, and I scoured YouTube until I found a copy of that. It's very frustrating when you click on all these links and it's just an Indian talking about the film for an hour and a half, and I just don't understand. Well, I know they do it for clicks and for AdSense and all that sort of stuff, but very frustrating when you're trying to find a film for free, and then some people say, "Well, bloody pay for it then. Stop being a cheapskate." Yeah, whatever. You carry on. You carry on paying full price for things and then donate them to the charity shop next minute when you've run out of space. I see that on their YouTube a fair bit, and I'm not specifically having a go at anybody really. I'm just sharing my experience, and if other people want to get things on release and then it's not for them, donate it. That's all good. It's all going to good causes at the end of the day, even though a lot of charity shops are, very small percentage goes to actual charity. More of it's running the whole shop and the infrastructure and all that sort of stuff. But I do believe in charity and giving as well as receiving. I've hoarded a hell of a lot of stuff that I don't need, and a lot of it will be going. But yeah, just following on, I tried to watch that Oppenheimer last night. It was 3 hours long. I got about 3/4 of an hour into it and fell asleep. Very nice to see Florence Pugh. But I can understand why somebody would watch that film just to see it, and it's like, ugh, I'm not going to sit through it again. 3 hours is a long slog for anybody, unless you're really invested in, say, it's like Lord of the Rings or something. You're really invested in the story. Fair enough. People do marathons of the 3 films and then the Hobbit films and all that sort of stuff. Same with Star Wars, unless you're really invested. Same with Back to the Future. Recently My kid sat there and watched all three back to back. Yeah, he's got. He enjoyed it. I fell asleep halfway through. I think I fell asleep in each film. I think I made it through the first one. Then he put the second one on. I was like, really? And then I watched a bit of that, and then the third one I slept through about half of that. But yeah, there's so much free content on YouTube. I just posted a link to a film that I watched the other day, Interstate 60, for the first time, filmed by Bob Gale. Really cool film, really quirky little tale. Starred Michael J. Fox, going back to the Future, Christopher Lloyd, had Gary Oldman in it as some sort of wishmaster, devil type. Really cool little story. So I'd recommend you to go and check that out for free on YouTube. I watch a lot of stuff on YouTube for free. I picked up a couple of Godfrey Ho films the other day. It was double disc. Ninja Terminator, I watched that. And then the other one is, I think, Ninja Dragon or Dragon Ninja or something. It's on the flip side of the disc. But it's on YouTube for free to watch. So, you know, that disc only cost me a couple of quid. But I think both of those films are free to watch on YouTube. And, you know, they're not the best, but they're entertaining. They are entertaining and fun because they're so bad in places. Yeah, I just saw in one of the thumbnails 2 young teenagers first time watching Jackie Brown. That just makes me think there's so many good films. I mean, Jackie Brown, I think, is a brilliant film. One of Tarantino's best. You know, Pulp Fiction is great. Kill Bill films are great. But I think Jackie Brown is, you know, a lot of people don't rate it or don't necessarily want to watch it thinking, oh, it's about, what's it about? But it's got a great cast. Pam Grier, Michael Keaton, Robert Forster's really good in it. Bridget Fonda, Robert De Niro, you know, Robert De Niro doesn't do much in it, but what he does is good. Samuel Jackson's in every single Quentin Tarantino film, and he's good in it. Chris Rock's in it. Is it Chris Rock? Yeah, Chris Rock. It's just got such a great cast. And, you know, people watching that for the first time. That's just crazy. But my point is, there's so much new stuff coming out, and people, you know, going back to the last video with people chasing new releases of old films, like restorations and 4Ks of classic films, like you know, The Good, the Bad and the Ugly. You know, you can pick that up on DVD for a couple of quid. You know, you don't need to buy 4Ks, this, that and the other. Obviously, people want the best quality picture, they want the best quality sound. If it's a favourite film, I can understand that, but these films are, you can pick it up on VHS, you can pick it up on DVD, Blu-ray. But I think a lot of it is, it's like this, it's just chasing clicks and views on YouTube. A lot of these people uploading what they've watched, what they've just acquired, and I just think, and I'm guilty of it myself. You know, before you start saying, "Well, look at you, you're just picking up random rubbish and most of it you're not watching." Yes, I'm guilty. Yes, I'm guilty of it. It's just part of me thinks, why are we just producing so much of this stuff and then just throwing it away? You know, I'd really love to set up a library or a store or something, and just not even renting the stuff, just giving it away. Just give it away. Just introduce people to these films. So it's an idea. Don't know if it would catch on. Maybe. Who knows? Anyway, thanks for watching.